Josh and welcome back to my channel. This is a tutorial 3 video. In this video we are going to learn about what is module. As we have seen in the previous video, we have created our first HTTP server using the HTTP inbuilt module which is available in the Node.js. So let's talk about something um, which we have developed in the previous video. So we have taken HTTP server and created the server and listen in the port 5000. So you can have another route like this way. You can add more else if block or if block with a different request.url parameter. For example, this / get data, it will return this data. So you can add different stuffs. So one thing I have forgotten to tell you, you can also serve the HTML page. You can use the inbuilt HTTP module, which is file system. I have imported into my index.js module fs.read file sync. So this is my HTML page which has center h1 and this text. I am reading this file using the read file sync function which is available in the file system module, and after reading I have stored into the HTML and pass it to the write function of response with the content type text HTML. In the previous video we have used text plain because we are just passing the simple text. So for sending the HTML you need to use HTML. So let's run this and see how it's working. So your server is running in pod. Let's try localhost. You can see it is a HTML page. You can press F12 source. This is an index HTML page which you have created. You can also get data. It will route it to another block, another if block which we have created, this section. So this is how you can work with the HTTP server. So this is just a basic. We will explore more about this. We can use a different module like Express.js module. So what is module? In every sentence I am adding a word module, like index.html is a module, HTTP is a module, fs file system is a module, operating system is a module, everything is module. How we are importing this module? So in this video we will create our first module. We will import into another JavaScript file and work with it. So let's create a file. In this directory you can create foo, or you can take another directory, cmd desktop. Let's create a folder node module. This command is used to open the Visual Studio Code in the current directory. If you have any file then it will show you, if not then it will not. So let's close everything, create a file index.js. This is our main file. Let's create another file foo.js for example, or you can use another name, anything. Maths.js for example. So I have told you every JavaScript file is a module in Node.js. So how this is module? Let's see console. You can just type console.log module. Run this file. For the terminal you can press Ctrl tilde operator. It's a shortcut key to open the terminal. Now run node math. As we have written code in the math.js, that is why I'm running math.js instead of index.js. So after running this JavaScript file, we got this object, module object, which has property ID, exports, parents, file name, loaded, children, and paths. So you can, so what does this mean? This is actually a wrapper. This is actually a predefined wrapper for this file. Every file has this wrapper. So you can access module.id, or you can choose something else from the object. So it's in local, dot means local. You can have the file name, module.file name. So here is a file path with the file name. So these are the steps in module. So in order to create a module and import in another, you need to define a function first, or a class. I'm defining a function add, which takes a comma b parameter and returns sum plus p. So this is actually a function. You can try. It's a function add. So as we have seen, we have an export object in the module object. So we need to add this function into export so that it can be accessible from the another JavaScript file. Everything in a JavaScript file is by default private. You can't access it from the another module. So in order to make this available for this module, you need to export it. So let's type module.export and just export it is equal to add. Simply exports, it's not export, add. So now let's run the same code. Instead of add, please log it module and see if the object has changed or not. So now you can see we have a method called add in our export. So we have exported successfully. Let's import it. Let's remove this now. I forgot to say, now define a variable const add is equal to require. We use require function and we pass the file name. Now let's log the add variable, add, and let's see what is inside. Instead of running math.js, now we need to run the index.js, add, as it is our main file and we have imported add function. Let's run index.js. Okay, console.log. So you can see add is a function. So in order to call this, you can simply call this function add, pass to variable 5 comma 5, and let's see, it's printing 10. So this is how we work with module. So math.js is a module and we have imported math.js. So like this way you can have another function. Let's create subtract and export it so that it can be accessible from the other module. Sub export dot sub. Now let's log console.log and check what is inside the export object. Now see, you are exporting two functions, which is add and subtract. Now let's import it. Let's give it a maths, because we have two functions. Now you can see the VS Code Intelligence is showing you two functions. You can use any one. Add, let's copy and paste. Okay, and run it in index.js and have 10 and 10. Okay, should be sub. And let's remove this console dot log. It's 10 and 0. Perfect. So this is how you can work with the modules. So in our not daily life, but whenever we're developing applications, we should develop modules. So this is just a simple module which we have imported into another module and use it. So Java has got a whole bunch of things where you find n numbers of open source modules which is published into the npm. So let's see. This is my math.js example module which I have created and exported some functions called sqr add. So in the next video or perhaps in another video we will also learn how to publish this module into the npm site, node package manager. We'll know what is npm first. After that we will going to publish our first module. So this is the module. You can install it by using npm install. I don't have any downloads because not a famous module or just testing. So we will discuss in the next video more about Node.js. Probably I'm thinking to make a video for Express.js because as we have seen while importing HTTP, we don't have much capability to do with the things. Always we need to define if or else if statement in order to route. But in Express.js we have several functionality. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you.